Well, in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, McCollum Hall in Fort Myers was full of life. But today, decades later, the building sits abandoned. In 1998, it was designated a historic landmark, and now there are efforts to breathe new life into it.
Yeah, so the space inside the hall is in the process of being renovated, but it's not just the building that's getting a fresh coat of paint. The wall out back will soon be covered in a mural. And here to tell us all about the plans and how you could potentially even get involved this morning is Shari Schifrin. She's from Grand Illusion Creative Resources. Good morning.
I'm also the director of the Fort Myers Mural Society.
All right, there
Wonderful.
you go. And that's important considering we're talking about a mural this morning. So why is this so important for the Dunbar and the Fort Myers community?
The murals can bring new life to an area. They usually, not only do they enhance the space, help to create a more culturally artistic area, but they increase the marketability of the area that they're painted in. It's a little bit of a surge for community spirit, community pride. Murals that will be painted will depict basically when the heyday of McCollum Hall was. It was the epicenter, it was the cultural center, and we just want to bring that back and attach it to the city, basically expanding the city's cultural footprint.
And can you look at some pictures?
Yeah, here are some of the pictures that we're seeing of the heyday. Can you describe how important this building was to the community?
It was what we've heard from people and the passerbyers when we were out there measuring and taking pictures was that the entertainers that performed there were brought there for the purpose of the USO, the Buckingham and Page airfields, men who served in the military at the time. It was the Black Cultural Events Center because the city was segregated at the time. What the neighborhood has told me was that not everybody could afford to see Louis Armstrong or Duke Ellington, but they could hang around in the backyard and hear the music, and there would be crowds of people out there socializing and participating, accompanying the sounds that were upstairs in the hall. So it has had several businesses in there in the past that have supported the community. So it's their place, really, in the Dunbar community.
So you want local artists who want to take part in this to come to you and potentially take part in painting this mural. How do they get involved? What is that going to take for them to do? Explain that for anyone who might be interested.
There's a call to artists out right now, and we're asking for proposals to be submitted by the end of April, if possible. That's our date at this time. Then we will evaluate them for historical accuracy, visual interpretation of what the description of the area is. So if somebody were to contact the Fort Myers Mural Society, they can receive the reference package and the specifics of what the call to artist is, as well as a historical factual information that has been provided to us by the Black History Museum in the area.
And that's the best way to do it, to call?
The best way to do it would be either log on to Fort Myers Mural Society or give us a call, and we could tell you how to obtain the formal call to artist and the reference package.
And real quickly, do you have a date on when you'd like to see the work start?
We anticipate that it will be late fall, probably pre-holiday is when they will start painting.
I can't wait to see the finished product. I think it's going to be beautiful. Of course, we'll have you back on once everything is said and done so we can showcase that for sure.
That'll be good.
All right, Shari, thank you very much for joining us this morning.